Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bulldog Sports Network. I'm Jacob Cater along with the Quitman East program, and we are glad to bring you this first round of basketball from the Quitman Fast Break Classic. We've already seen some pretty good games today. The last game, the boys' game between Brinkley and Southside B Branch. Brinkley came away with a big win there. And the Quitman Lady Bulldogs will take on the Bay Lady Yellow Jackets in this one. And we're going to go courtside for the starting lineups.
The sophomore, number 3, Maggie Morgan. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 23, Bella Dawson. Starting at guard, a senior, number 30, Bailey Walsh. Starting at forward, a senior, number 22, Whitley Ashback. And now for your Quitman Lady Bulldogs starting lineup. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 0, Lexi Hobbs. Starting at guard, a sophomore, number 1, Sarah Dixon. Starting at guard, a junior, number 11, Allie Taylor. Starting at forward, a junior, number 35, Emma Finley. Starting at center, a sophomore, number 14, Ava Sullivan.
And you've got the starting lineups there, folks. For the Lady Bulldogs, Lexi Hobbs, Sarah Dixon, Allie Cater, Ava Sullivan, and Emma Finley. And for the Lady Yellow Jackets, Faith Muntz, Whitley Ashlock, Bailey Walsh, McKinley Morgan, and Bella Dobbins. The Lady Yellow Jackets come into this one with a record of 2-7. The Lady Bulldogs with a record of 3-1, and the Lady Bulldogs will get the tip. Pass over to Cater on the wing. She's going to give it to Dixon at the top of the key. Now over to Sullivan. Sullivan looks inside. She's going to take it in. Kick back out to Cater. Now to Dixon. Lady Bulldogs come out with some ball movement. That'll find Finley in the corner. Now here's Cater. She's going to take it inside, kicks it back out to Finley and cuts. Sullivan to Finley on the inside. Finley puts it in. First points of the game go to Emma Finley. And here are the Lady Yellow Jackets. That's going to be Whitley Ashlock. She gets it up, and there's going to be a foul called on Ashlock. That's a charge. So a charge on Ashlock's going to give the Lady Bulldogs the basketball. Allie Cater's going to get it in the backcourt and bring it across the timeline. She'll give it ahead to Finley. Now to back to Cater on the wing. Dixon. A bounce pass inside, almost taken away. Finley trying to get it, and it comes off her hand. That's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. The inbound is going to find number 3, McKinley Morgan. Morgan taken away by Cater, and Morgan's going to foul Cater on the attempt to get the ball back. So that's going to be the Lady Bulldogs' ball. Hobbs is going to inbound in the backcourt to Cater. Cater will bring it across the timeline. Cater, a pass ahead, is going to find Hobbs in the corner. Now inside, a look to Finley. Finley's bounce pass is taken away by Faith Muntz. Muntz up to Morgan, and Morgan makes the basket for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Score is tied 2-2 with 6:30 left to play here in the first quarter. Dixon with the ball for the Lady Bulldogs. Now over to Cater. Cater with the jumper. Off the mark, no good. Rebound brought down by Ava Sullivan. The Lady Bulldogs are going to keep it. Hobbs is going to go inside. Tries to draw the foul. Doesn't get any call on the contact. Basket's no good. Now here's Morgan on the other end for Yellow Jackets. Denied. Inside, down low by Finley. Here's Hobbs looking for an open man. She's got to pass to Finley in the corner. Now to Cater. Cater goes inside. Pass below. Nice pass. Nice find to Ava Sullivan. Sullivan gets it to go. And the Lady Yellow Jackets call the backcourt violation. Allie Cater, the leading scorer on this Lady Bulldogs offense so far this season. She averages 9.75 points per game. Lexi Hobbs not far behind her, averaging 9 points per game. But there are several players on this Lady Bulldogs team that can put up big numbers. The inbound from the Lady Yellow Jackets over the head, and Hobbs takes it away to the basket. Can't get it to go on the first one. Can't get it to go on the second one. Cater's going to rebound. Kicks it out to Sullivan, and the Lady Bulldogs are going to set up an offense. The pass inside to Sullivan. Sullivan's going to bounce it off her shoe. They're going to call the out of bounds on Bay. The inbound pass to Hobbs. Now here's Sarah Dixon. Back to Hobbs. Cater in the corner for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to come away to the Lady Yellow Jackets. And Muntz isn't going to take it all the way inside. Here's Muntz in the corner, an inside pass. Nice look. It's going to be stripped away by Dixon. Dixon gets the steal for the Lady Bulldogs, and she'll take it to the other end of the floor. Hobbs inside, off the glass, gets it to go. Lexi Hobbs gets her first points of the night. And there's going to be a timeout called. That means we get to recognize some of our wonderful sponsors here on the Bulldog Sports Network. BLK Corey's has 2 locations for the sale of rock products. The first location is in Rosebud at 36 Boggs Lane. Call them at 501-556-0711. And their new location, opening soon in Greenbrier, is at 282 Highway 25, and the number is 501-589-2133. BLK Quarries thinks the Bulldogs rock. Cynthia and Bobby Kennedy are owners of CK Asphalt, located in Rosebud. They love their Bulldog family. Go black and gold. After this matchup, folks, be sure to tune in to the final game of the night. That'll be against the senior boys Bulldogs and the senior Yellow Jackets of Bay. And there's a steal by Sullivan. Madeline Varvel underneath the basket puts it in. Varvel gets her first points of the night after coming in off the bench. She took the place of Sarah Dixon. Varvel came in and Kaylin Sullivan came in. Cater gets the ball up off the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Pass ahead to Hobbs. Hobbs looking to go inside. She's going to pull back. Pass over to Cater. Now inside to Sullivan. A nice look off the glass. Can't get it to go. Ava Sullivan on the rebound. And there's going to be an out-of-bounds call off of Ava. Four minutes to go in the first quarter. The Lady Yellow Jackets get the inbound to McKinley Morgan. Morgan guarded by Cater in the backcourt. Morgan's going to cross the timeline. Lady Bulldogs up 8-2. Morgan, the pass, finds Muntz. Muntz is going to try to take it to the basket. Nice bounce pass inside below to Whitley Ashlock. They're going to call a foul. I believe that's going to be on Lexi Hobbs of the Lady Bulldogs. First team foul for Quitman. And the first free throw is a good one from Ashlock. Second free throw on the way. In and out, no good. Cater with the ball for the Lady Bulldogs. And she will be fouled at about midcourt by number 23 of Bay. That's going to be Bella Dobbins, her first foul, the team's third. Cater gets the inbound to the backcourt. She's going to bring it across the timeline. Cater, a pass down low to Sullivan. Now to Kaylin Sullivan off the glass. Kaylin Sullivan puts it in for Quitman. 5 different Lady Bulldogs have scored in this one, and it's only the first quarter. Each of them have 2 apiece. Here's Morgan. She's going to pass it to Ashlock. Lady Yellow Jackets not doing great under this pressure defense by Quitman. And a 3-point basket is good from McKinley Morgan. That gives her 5 points on the night, makes the score 10-6. In favor of the Lady Bulldogs, a pass inside finds Kaylin Sullivan. Sullivan off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound's going to be brought down by the Lady Yellow Jackets. Morgan puts the ball up. It's off the tip of the rim. Cater down low to Sullivan. Ava Sullivan underneath the basket this time. She'll put it up, can't get it to go. Rebound's going to be brought down by Bay. That's Faith Muntz on the rebound. That one's taken away, stripped by Hobbs, picked up by Cater. Cater to the basket. Cater gets it off the glass and gets it to go on the layup. Cater with the wide open layup. And that's her first points of the night. 6 different Lady Bulldogs have now scored in this one. Morgan being pressured in the backcourt by Varvel. And that one's going to be taken away at half court by Cater. She's looking for an open man down on the ground. She can't get back up. And she gets up, gives it to Sullivan, who gives it back to her. Pass into the corner, finds Ava Sullivan. A nice bounce pass, nice find to Kaylin down below the basket. She can't get the layup to go. Here's Hobbs on the outside, dribbles in, puts up the jumper, can't get that one to go. Rebound's going to be brought down by Hobbs. Hobbs now to Varvel. Now here's Cater. Cater's going to dribble inside. Comes back out and gives it to Hobbs, who takes it in. Puts it up, off the middle, no good. There's a foul below on the rebound. They're going to get Ava Sullivan. Sullivan's first foul, the second team foul against the Lady Bulldogs. Sullivan's going to have a seat, as is Lexi Hobbs. Sarah Dixon and Emma Finley are going to come back in for Quitman. Here comes Whitley Ashlock bringing it down the floor for Quitman. That's going to be Sullivan on the steal. She gets it, but she steps out of bounds. It's going to stay with Bay. 1:07 left to go here in the first quarter of this one. And that's 5 seconds. 5-second violation on the Lady Yellow Jackets to get it in the inbound. And the Lady Bulldogs have forced the turnover. Dixon's going to get it into the backcourt to Cater. Now a pass up to Varvel. Varvel looks to take it inside. She finds the open spot, puts it up, gets it off the glass, and gets it to go. Madeline Varvel with 2 more to her name tonight. That gives her 4. Here's off the glass from the Lady Yellow Jackets. Faith Muntz puts it up. Good defense there underneath the basket from Sullivan. Here's Finley now into the corner. That's going to find Varvel. Varvel gets denied but gets her pass back. Kaylin Sullivan underneath the glass. Puts it up and in for Quitman. There's a foul. That's going to be called on Allie Cater, I do believe. Her first. Team's third. Each team with 3 fouls. Cater's going to take a seat. Looks like Lily Kennedy's going to come in and take her place. There's a foul at half court on Madeline Varvel with 16.9 seconds to go. The pass inbounded. Shot clock's been turned off. The turn and shoot out of the hands of Ashlock's no good. Now on the other end of the floor, Lady Bulldogs. Dixon takes the three, and it's good! Sarah Dixon with a buzzer beater three to send this one to the second quarter of action. Your score, 19-6. We'll be right back here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. And we are back here on the Bulldogs Sports Network. We take this one to the second quarter of girls basketball here at the Bulldog Complex for the Fast Break Classic, this first round of the tournament lasting all week. And the Lady Bulldogs with a 19-6 lead. Here's Bay with the ball in their hand. The pass down low was knocked away, and Quitman has the ball. Lily Kennedy, a pass ahead to Finley. Finley down low, tries to get it inside to Sullivan. That one's going to be blocked and taken away by Faith Muntz. Muntz will get it across the timeline for the Lady Yellow Jackets. And a pass over across the lane. Shot fired from number 30, Bailey Walsh. It's no good, but that one's going to be put up and put in by Whitley Ashlock. Here's Sullivan off the glass. Can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and it's good the second time for Quitman. Lady Yellow Jackets being guarded good in the backcourt. That's a 10-second violation. Lady Bulldogs putting on the defense. And it looks like Madeline Varvel will be the inbounder. She'll give it into Cater in the backcourt. A pass up ahead is going to find Finley at the top of the key. She'll pass to Dixon. Dixon shoots the three. Can't get it to go. It's out of bounds off of the Lady Yellow Jackets. So it'll stay with Quitman. Faith Muntz tried to get the rebound, and she knocked it out of bounds. Madeline Varvel's going to be the inbounder. She'll give it into Finley in the corner. Now here's Cater, pump fake. A drive, a kick to Sullivan. Sullivan shoots, can't get it to go. Sarah Dixon gets the rebound, and she will put it back up and in for Quitman. Lady Yellow Jackets get it across half court. It's going to be number 23, Bella Dobbins, who takes it to the basket for Bay. Gives her the first 2 points to her name this evening. Cater with the ball now. She'll pass over to Varvel. Varvel, a three-point shot on the way off the mark. No good. Varvel gets her own rebound, though. She'll give it over to Dixon. Dixon across the lane. It's going to find Finley. Finley fires from beyond the arc. Finley's shot is good for three. It's going to give Emma Finley 5 on the night. And her first three-pointer made. Pass into the corner for the Lady Yellow Jackets. A drive baseline. And a kick back out. This is going to find McKinley Morgan. Morgan with the ball back again in her hands. 15 on the shot clock. Morgan looking for an open man. Ashlock comes and sets the screen. And that one's taken away by Cater. Cater's going to cross the timeline with the ball in her hand. 5:10 to go here in the first half. Sarah Dixon in the corner to Varvel. Varvel with the jumper. Can't get that one to go. Rebound by Kaylin Sullivan. Sullivan puts it back up. Can't get that one to go. This rebound's going to be pulled down by Bella Dobbins. Dobbins will get it over to Morgan. Morgan being challenged by Finley, and there's going to be a carry called against Morgan. Lady Bulldogs with a 16-point lead here in the second quarter, 26-10, against the Yellow Jackets of Bay. Coming all the way from the northeastern corner of the state, up there by Jonesboro. Pretty good trek. Cater takes it inside, puts up the layup off the glass, gets it to go. Allie Cater adds 2 more to her name this evening. And here's Morgan. She'll pass across the timeline to find Muntz. Muntz back to Morgan at the top of the key. Morgan pulls the trigger on the three-point shot. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Muntz. Muntz puts it back up, and she won't get it to go. It's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say Lady Bulldogs touch it last, and there will be a timeout call. That means we'll get to recognize some more of our wonderful sponsors here on Quitman Bulldogs Sports Network. Arkansas Elite Welding Academy is a proud supporter of the Quitman Bulldogs. Located right here in Quitman, Arkansas Elite has educated hundreds of welders since operations began in 2016. Weekly campus tours are offered on Thursdays at 9:30 a.m. Learn more at arkansasewa.com. Laura Davis with RE/MAX Real Estate is here to help you buy or sell your home or land. For a great real estate experience and an agent with expertise, give Laura a call at 501-269-0649. And we're back out of the timeout. Muntz is going to pass it over to Bella Dobbins. Dobbins looks to take it inside. She kicks it into the corner. That's going to find Allison Bowen. Allie Cater's going to take it away on the steal. Cater with several steals to her name tonight. A pass ahead to Ava Sullivan. Nice find underneath the basket. Sullivan's going to put it up. She will be fouled. The basket. She'll be fouled on the shot. Ava Sullivan will get to go to the line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be called against number 30, Bailey Walsh of the Lady Yellow Jackets. First free throw is no good from Sullivan. Her second one on the way. Up and in. And a steal right off the inbound. And Emma Finley will put it in for Quitman. Another steal off the inbound. Allie Cater gets it. She's going to take it to the basket. Can't get that one to go. Bay's going to come away with the ball and try to get it to their side of the court this time. That's going to be picked by Allie Cater. Cater over to Sullivan. Now back to Cater again. She's going to try to drive inside. A pass back to Varvel. Varvel puts it up. Count the basket and one for Madeline Varvel. And the foul is going to be called against number 3. That's McKinley Morgan, her second foul of the night. Shot from Varvel's no good. There's going to be an out of bounds on the attempted pick by Quitman. Excuse me, that's a foul. They're going to get Madeline Varvel. That's her second foul. Inside, going to find number 23 of Bay. That's Bella Dobbins. Dobbins shoots, gets her own rebound, and three-point shot's no good out of the hands of Bailey Walsh. Here's an out-of-bounds call. Cater on the inbound for Quitman. The pass to Kennedy. Kennedy underneath the basket to Sullivan. They're going to get Sullivan with the travel. She shuffled her feet there underneath the basket a little bit. Bay's going to get the ball back. Inbound to the backcourt's going to go to Morgan. Morgan will get it across the timeline. And that one's going to be picked by Ava Sullivan. Sullivan to Kennedy, and now to Cater, who will take it across half court for Quitman. She's going to try to set up the offense. Cater takes it inside. There's going to be a travel called. Wasn't sure if they were going to get her on the travel or if there was going to be a jump ball called there. 2:17 to go, 33-10 the score here in the first half. Morgan trying to get past the timeline, and she will. Morgan being pressured by two Bulldogs. Looking for an open man. She's going to find Bailey Walsh, who gives it over to Ashlock. Now here's a drive on the inside by Muntz. Muntz off the glass, can't get the shot to go. Rebound's going to be pulled down by Hobbs. Hobbs will take it across half court and give it to Kennedy. Kennedy tries to pass over the head of the defender. It's going to be picked, and Hobbs is going to pick it right back. She'll take it to the house. Now on the other end, there's going to be a foul called underneath the basket. I believe they're going to get Ava Sullivan. No, they're going to call Lily Kennedy. Her first foul. That's going to put McKinley Morgan on the line for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Her first free throw is up and no good. Second free throw on the way. It's up and it's no good. Lady Bulldogs on the rebound. Cater gets the ball in the backcourt. She'll bring it across half court. And she's at the top of the key. She's going to give it over to Hobbs. Hobbs on the drive inside the lane. Gives it to Sullivan underneath the basket. Ava Sullivan gets it to go. Good look by the Lady Bulldogs on the offense there. And that's going to be Madeline Varvel on the pick for Quitman. Madeline Varvel to the other end of the floor. Slips out of her hands. And the Lady Yellow Jackets are going to take advantage of that. They'll get it to their end of the floor now. Here's Morgan with the ball in her hand. She's going to give it over to Faith Muntz. Muntz looking for an open man. Muntz going to get it over to Bailey Walsh. Walsh back to Morgan at the top of the key. Shot clock at 14. And there's going to be a pick by Cater. Cater going to give it over to Varvel, who gives it over to Kennedy. Lily Kennedy is going to take it to the top of the key. Shot clock's been turned off. 20 seconds on the game clock. A pass inside to Sullivan. Sullivan on the turn and shoot. Can't get it to go. Hobbs is going to rebound. She'll take it inside and lays it in. Lexi Hobbs for two more to her name. 5 seconds on the clock. And the shot's off. No good. Out of the hands of Whitley Ashlock. That'll take us into halftime. Your score, the Lady Bulldogs lead this one by 19, 39-10. We'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network for another half of girls basketball. Varvel Electric is family owned and operated since 2006. Varvel Electric proudly sponsors all Quitman Bulldog athletics. Go Bulldogs! Cutting Edge Welding and Fabrication is once again proud to be a sponsor of Bulldog Athletics. They offer a variety of services to the Quitman community and surrounding areas, including CNC plasma cutting, structural steel, custom metal art and signs, and metal stairs and handrails. Go Bulldogs! And we're back here on the Bulldog Sports Network for the second half of girls action. The winner of this ball game will get the pleasure of playing the winner of Bigelow and Nemo Vistas girls, who will play on Monday night. We've got some different faces out there on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. Looks like Lily Kennedy, Madison Harnick, Madeline Varvel, Anna Norris, and Kaylee Hobbs. And there's a three-point shot made by Lily Kennedy to start this second half. Pass into the corner for the Lady Yellow Jackets, and that one's out of bounds off of the Lady Bulldogs, the fingertips of Madeline Varvel. Bailey Walsh, the inbounder for Bay, and she will get it in just in time to McKinley Morgan. Morgan leading her team in scoring tonight with 5. She's got half of the Lady Yellow Jackets' points. Here's Morgan with the ball in her hands. She's going to give it over to Faith Muntz. Muntz looking to pass, and there's a shot clock violation against the Lady Yellow Jackets. Good defense there by the Lady Bulldogs. Madeline Varvel playing floor general for the Lady Bulldogs. She brings it across half-court line. Anna Norris fires the corner three. Can't get it to go. The rebound by Madeline Varvel, and Varvel's going to get it up and in for Quitman. Here's McKinley Morgan. Passes to Muntz and now to Dobbins. Pass into the corner. 12 seconds on the shot clock. A drive baseline. The shot put up by Ashlock, and she'll be fouled beneath the basket. I believe they're going to get Madison Harnick on the foul. That's her first personal. And the free throw is good from Whitley Ashlock. Her second one on the way. Up and in. She makes them both. (44-12) the score. Here's Norris in the corner. A nice pass inside to find Harnick. Harnick gets tied up below the basket. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go back to the Lady Yellow Jackets. The inbound in the backcourt by Allison Bowen. She's going to give it into Morgan. Morgan across the timeline for Bay. New substitution, Sophia Norris is coming to the game. Here's Madeline Varvel on the takeaway, and she will take it all the way to the basket and score. Madeline Varvel for 2 more, and she leads the Lady Bulldogs in scoring tonight. It's taken Madeline a little bit of time to come out of her shell. She's only a freshman, but she did very well for the Lady Junior Bulldogs last year, and she was brought up. Only freshman on the senior high team this year. And she has shown what she can do tonight so far. Ball's going to go out of bounds off the Lady Yellow Jackets. And Quitman's going to have it. 46-12, 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Lily Kennedy looking for an open man. She's going to find Varvel. Varvel back to the top of the key, finds Norris. Now below to Hobbs. Hobbs is going to put it up. It bounces around the rim, and it doesn't go in. Tough break for Kaylee Hobbs. And this one goes out of bounds off of Quitman. Inbound pass from Morgan. She'll find Muntz, and now back to Morgan. Here's Walsh. Now Morgan at the top of the key. She's going to dribble left and come back to the right side. Three-point shot in the corner and off to the side of the backboard. No good from the hands of Faith Muntz. And it's going to stay with Bay. I'm going to say the Lady Bulldogs touched that one last. 4 minutes, 35 seconds on the clock. And Madeline Varvel is going to check out of the game. She's going to get some applause from the fans. And it looks like Gretchen Wagner is going to check in for her. Here's a shot from Morgan. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound brought down by Lily Kennedy. Kennedy crosses the timeline, gives it over to Hobbs. Hobbs into the corner to Wagner. Wagner pulls the three, can't get it to go. Rebound by Bailey Walsh, and there's going to be a travel call on Walsh. So Quitman's going to keep it on their end of the floor. Lily Kennedy's going to be the inbounder. She's going to give it into Gretchen Wagner. Wagner pulls the three and gets it to go. Gretchen Wagner for three off the bench. And she's getting a lot of applause from her teammates. Gretchen Wagner. Now here's McKinley Morgan. A pass into the corner. And here's the other corner. Three-point shot off the mark, no good from Bowen. The rebound by Faith Muntz. She'll put it up and she'll be fouled. They're going to get Madison Harnick on the foul, I do believe. That's Harnick's second of the night. First free throw is up and off the tip of the iron, no good from Faith Muntz. Second one on the way for Muntz is good. Good crowd here from the Bulldog faithful, as there always is whenever a basketball game is being played at home. Although they do draw a pretty big away crowd as well. And that one's out of bounds off the Yellow Jackets. It's going to stay in the Lady Bulldogs' possession. Norris with the ball. She's going to give it over to Wagner. Now here's Kennedy down below, going to find Hobbs. Hobbs with the weak side jumper, gets it to go. Kaylee Hobbs finally gets her first points of the game. Here's Morgan. She's going to drive it inside, puts it up, can't get it to go. Norris on the rebound for Quitman. Hobbs over to Kennedy to cross the timeline. Kennedy going to drive inside, pull up the jumper off the glass, and it's good. Lily Kennedy. And that one's taken away by Kaylee Hobbs on the other end. She's going to try to take it all the way to the basket. Puts it up off the glass. It's good for Kaylee Hobbs. Now here's Morgan. Once again for Bay. A bounce pass to Ashlock. And there's a timeout called. A full timeout called by Bay. So we'll be right back here on the Bulldog Sports Network. Palmer Plumbing is a proud sponsor of Quitman Bulldog Athletics. They are a locally owned plumbing company specializing in new construction in both residential and commercial. Go Bulldogs! HVM Electrical is a proud sponsor of the Quitman Bulldogs, and so is Courtney Black with Caldwell Banker RPM Group. Arkansas Second Home Services takes care of your home while you're away. Give us a call or check out our website to see all of the services offered. Go Bulldogs! And coming out of the timeout, the Yellow Jackets have the ball. Pass is inbounded to Morgan. Morgan guarded by Gretchen Wagner. Morgan, the pass over to Muntz. Now across the lane, it's going to find Bowen. Bowen being pressured pretty good there by the Bulldog defense, and there's the turnover. Lily Kennedy's going to pick the ball up. She's going to take it across the timeline for Quitman. A pass into the corner finds Anna Norris. Anna Norris fires for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound brought down by Madison Harnick. Harnick is going to be called with a double dribble. (55-13), 1:51 left to go here in the third quarter. Morgan gets the ball. She'll be met at half court by Wagner. A pass over to Muntz. Muntz looks for a hole or an open man. She's going to find Morgan. Now into the corner to Bowen. Bowen across the lane. And back to Muntz again. Here's Bowen. And there's going to be a timeout called by Bay. It's a 30-second timeout. We will recognize a few more sponsors. Petit Jean Fiber is a proud supporter and platinum sponsor of Quitman Bulldog Athletics. They provide better internet, better service, and better pricing. Call 501-745-2493 for more information. RK Barger Photography is a platinum sponsor and supports all things Quitman Athletics. She is eager to capture all the moments that matter most to the Quitman Bulldog family. Go Bulldogs! Bay's going to have the ball coming out of the timeout. Inbounded by Bailey Walsh. Walsh is going to find Morgan. Heidi Kiesler checks into the game for Quitman. Three-point shot on the way. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Muntz. Muntz puts it up, can't get it to go, and Anna Norris is going to rebound that one for Quitman. Norris will take it to the other end of the floor. Pass into the corner to Wagner. Wagner shoots the three ball. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Heidi Kiesler. Kiesler's going to put it up. She can't get it to go. Here's Harnick. Harnick can't get it to go. And Faith Muntz will rebound it for the Lady Yellow Jackets. Here's a three-point shot denied by Kaylee Hobbs. Now Muntz back to the top of the key. That's going to find Morgan. Shot clock at 19. Game clock at 34. Pass into the corner finds Bowen. Now back to Morgan. And Faith Muntz on the drive. Kicks it back out to Bowen. Morgan for three. Off the mark. No good. Anna Norris on the rebound. She's going to be fouled in the backcourt by Faith Muntz. Muntz's first foul. 16.9 seconds left in the third quarter. And the inbound's going to get to Norris. Norris up ahead to Kaylee Hobbs. Now in the corner to Heidi Kiesler. Kiesler wide open for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound to Norris. Norris is tripped up underneath the basket. They're going to get number 11, Faith Muntz, on the foul. That's her second foul. Kiesler gets the inbound to Hobbs. Here's Wagner from the corner for three. It's good! A buzzer beater three from Gretchen Wagner. And she has come off the bench for these Lady Bulldogs and provided some good shots. And great times for the bench over there who keeps cheering her on. We'll be right back for some fourth quarter action here on the Bulldog Sports Network. And we are back for the final quarter of action as Sophia Norris checks in for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll have the ball. Now a nice pass below to Harnick. She'll dribble it and put it up. Madison Harnick for 2. That's Harnick's first points of the game tonight for Quitman. And a steal, almost a steal, by Sophia Norris. We love to see these younger girls coming off the bench getting some game time experience. Bay not playing with a very deep bench tonight. They only have 6 players on their team. Shot's going to be put up, and it's good from number 22, Whitley Ashlock. Into the corner, that's Savannah Duncan, who just checked into the ball game for Quitman. Duncan back at the top of the key with the ball. She's going to give it over to Harnick. Harnick looking inside, back out to Kiesler. Kiesler now to Hobbs. Hobbs, a pass into the corner, finds Duncan. Now to Sophia Norris. Norris chunks one up off the backboard, can't get it to go. And that's going to be a shot clock violation against the Lady Bulldogs. (60-15) the score. Lady Bulldogs lead this one by 45 points with a little more than 6 minutes to go. Pass inside's batted away by Harnick. Kiesler comes away with the ball. Kiesler being pressured, looking for an open man. She'll find Sophia Norris inside. Nice find to Madison Harnick off the glass for 2. Morgan. And the pass inside is denied by Harnick. Harnick gets it to Kiesler. Kiesler back down to Harnick below the basket. Harnick wide open, gets the layup. Madison Harnick has been there for the Lady Bulldogs this quarter. Coming off the bench, she's got 6 points already. Pass into the corner, finds Bella Dobbins. Dobbins chunks it across the lane, and a kick back out to the top of the key to Morgan. Now to Bowen and back to Dobbins again. Here's Walsh. 10 to shoot. Morgan at the top of the key. Back to Walsh again. Morgan, top of the key. 3. It's good. McKinley Morgan, her second three-pointer of the game. That makes it 64-18 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. Sophia Norris into the corner, finds Harnick. Harnick, a nice look below to Duncan. Savannah Duncan, excuse me, that's Kaylee Hobbs. Hobbs gets it up and gets it to go. Lady Yellow Jackets with some ball movement on their end of the floor. Bounce pass inside. And that pass is denied by Madison Harnick. Pass in the corner to Kiesler. Kiesler thought about pulling the 3. She's going to take it inside the lane, puts it up, gets it to go for Kiesler. And there's going to be a substitution made. It looks like number 23, Bella Dobbins, will check out of the ball game. Three-pointer is good. Count the basket and one on the three-pointer for Faith Muntz. I believe they get Kaylee Hobbs on the foul. Yep, Kaylee Hobbs on the foul for Quitman. And the free throw from Muntz is no good. Rebound by Duncan. Pass into the corner, finds Kiesler. A good look inside to Madison Harnick. A kick back out to Kiesler for 3. Heidi Kiesler off the mark, no good. And it'll go out of bounds. That'll be in possession of the Lady Yellow Jackets. Morgan. Over to Allison Bowen. Morgan with the ball in her hands for the Yellow Jackets. At the top. She's going to pass to the right side. Here's Faith Muntz. Kick to Morgan on the left wing. And that one's almost picked by Kiesler. The shot's put up, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Yellow Jackets, and it's out of bounds off of the hands of Heidi Kiesler. So it'll stay with Bay. Bowen on the inbound. She's going to give it into McKinley Morgan. Morgan over to Walsh. Walsh at the top of the key. Here's Muntz. She'll cross the lane. Pass to Morgan. Morgan pulls the trigger on the three-point shot. It's no good, in and out. Lady Yellow Jackets on the rebound. Here's a three-point shot from Morgan again, and she gets that one to go. McKinley Morgan, her third three-pointer on the night. Heidi Kiesler, pass inside to Norris. Norris from the lane gets it to go. That's Anna Norris for two, her first points tonight. And there's going to be a foul. I believe they're going to call that one against Heidi Kiesler. Kiesler's first foul. The inbound's going to find Morgan. Morgan over to Muntz. Muntz looks to the corner. Pass back across the lane is going to find Morgan once again. Now here is Dobbins on the shot. Here's the rebound. There's a foul below on the rebound. They're going to call that one against Anna Norris. Three-point shot from Morgan. It's good. Morgan on fire from the three-point line here in this fourth quarter. That one's taken away by Muntz. Muntz drives to the basket. It's denied by Kiesler. Here's Morgan. She'll try to put it up. Can't get it to go. Kiesler's going to come down with the rebound. That's going to be the ball game. Your final score: Quitman Lady Bulldogs come away with a huge margin of victory, 70-27. And that means we will go meet you on another tab here momentarily. We'll have a boys matchup between the Quitman Bulldogs and the Bay Yellow Jackets. Some senior boys action. And we will see you on the other tab.